In the last 22 years, you have been at HP in so many different roles. You've been in marketing, you've been in manufacturing, you've been in human resources, you've done global citizenship. This is really fascinating. Are there some key characteristics and skills that you needed across all of these different roles?
So I would focus on a couple of key areas that I think do link my entire HP career together. The first, which sounds kind of trite and obvious, is leadership skills, which I would define as the ability to get people to follow me in a wide variety of directions. Also, fundamentally, the ability to communicate ideas, vision, direction. So those aspects of leadership particularly important. Maybe the next level up has been change management. Almost every job I've had at HP has involved some kind of turmoil or change. And so the ability to come into a situation, find a new direction that was significantly different than the current path, and then enroll the key members of the team to get out of the path that they were on and head in a new direction, I think has been a really key theme. So those are probably the two major things that I would comment on.
Great. Okay. Now we turn to the exact opposite situation, or complementary. No, because Randy, instead of having many different roles in the same organization, you have had the same role, CEO, in a lot of organizations. Now, could you give us some sort of perspective on that? When you take, is it the same set of skills that basically are used in each of these companies, or is it something that one has to look at? Each situation is very, very different.
Yeah, I think doing what I do, which is entrepreneur, I can't understand what she does. I mean, working in one company for 22 years is just mind-boggling to me. Basically what I've done is I've just moved from interesting opportunity to interesting opportunity for 22 years, and brought with me a set of skills that have sort of grown in various dimensions. I think leadership is clearly one of the most important skills that I have sort of assembled over the last 22 years and bring to the various different functions that I've been in. And I've been in operating roles other than CEO role as well, so I worked myself into that. I also think a comfort with change. Almost every time I've taken a new role, I've had an incredibly steep learning curve. It's a new industry, it's a new company, it's a new business model. And I think that there's a particular sort of psychological syndrome, it's probably treatable, that for certain people just look for those very steep learning curves. And I'm very comfortable with that. I like it. I seek them out. I'm doing it right now. And so the ability to sort of not just be a change agent, but to be, in fact, changeable, to be the flexibility, the adaptability, to be able to move from situation to situation. I think what I bring to all of them is sort of the good judgment, good leadership, and the sort of what I call sort of a generalist approach to education. When I started my career, the mantra was you had to be specialized. In the 60s and 70s, it was efficiency and specialization, and it was very important that people specialize in various different functions or different professions. And I've never been that way. I've always been a generalist, and I think that the application of that to Silicon Valley and entrepreneurship is pretty directly applicable. So being a generalist, leadership skills, being very comfortable with change, I think are probably the three characteristics that I bring from opportunity to opportunity.